Okay, now I would like to call on Nazmi Al-Ju'beh.
Free myself first. Thank you. And good morning, everybody. Let me say that I am not today in a competition who is more related to the old city of Jerusalem, to the religious history, or to the myth. I think this competition has to be behind us since a long time. We are recognizing the attachment of two people, three religions to this city. This has to be addressed on equal basis and without diluting or disregarding others' attachments to the city. But this is not the subject. The subject today is how to deal with a very problematic issue, which is related how to find solutions for the old city of Jerusalem. For us Palestinians, the old city of Jerusalem is part of East Jerusalem, which was occupied in 1967 by the Israeli forces. Therefore, it is part, an essential part, and central part of the future Palestinian state. This is the official position, and this should be treated in this form. Unfortunately, we have a very bad experience with transitional periods. You all can recall Oslo Accords as interim agreement, which led us to the current situation. Therefore, it's not a preferable option to go again through any transitional period for any of the final status issues of the negotiations. But if everything is agreed between the two parties, and the only issue which is remained to be agreed upon is the old city of Jerusalem, therefore this initiative could help and support the negotiators of looking for other options. Therefore, the preferable option is just to finish all the issues and not to leave any hanging issue behind. But if this is not impossible, let us look on other options. We have the Geneva Accords as one option. We have the Canadian, am I allowed to call it, Canadian option as another option. But in this case, this option does not have to legitimize any actions that took place in the old city of Jerusalem since 1967. It is a form of freezing the current situation, but not legitimizing it. Secondly, the city has to be protected, its cultural heritage, its soul, its character, its accessibility to all those who are in one way or another in relation to the city, but especially to Palestinians and Israeli. This has to be secured by the special regime. So the special regime has to be in its character transitional, and again, nobody can tell how long this transitional period will continue. But meanwhile, this regime have to protect the rights of peoples, communities, religious communities in the old city of Jerusalem, and to what the old city is represent. I hope that in the coming few days, the indirect negotiations will resume or will begin, and the direct negotiations very soon will resume. The only thing that is still stopping the direct negotiations is really declarations and frameworks. we still in need of a clear Israeli declaration of freeze of settlement activities in all of the occupied territories 1967. We need a timetable. We cannot go again through negotiations forever. This is a taboo. We did it before, and that was a mistake. We need to know when we start and when we end. Third, we need dispute resolution mechanisms in order to avoid any negotiations forever. And we need a clear recognition of the all already accepted TORs of the negotiations. Final thing, what we need is really recognition that we will not always begin negotiations with a new Israeli elected government from 0 point. This is accumulative negotiations. We have to continue negotiations from the point that was stopped in 2000. And to do that, we need a clear and immediate retroactive actions from the Israeli occupation in the occupied territories to go back to the situation of October 2000. Thank you very much.